Hello, everybody. Welcome once more to this Pan African platform. My name is Capo Daniel. Today, we are going to present to you exclusive video from Mali that shows an airport that have been overrun by the Al Qaeda link group. They have also posted videos and pictures on their website, on the ISS website, that are claiming responsibility for these attacks in Mali. My name is Capo Daniel. I'm the chairman of the African People's Right Advocative Platform. You are all welcome. We believe in democracy, and we believe that Africa's democracy shouldn't be the copy and paste colonial type of democracy that we see in the West, but we should have a democracy that reflects our own tribal and indigenous specificity. That is what we advocate for. So I'm going to take you now to Mali to show you this exclusive video. In Mali, the Gao region have been famous for attacks by Islamic states terrorist groups. The Malian government had a deal with them over 3 years ago since Colonel Assimi Gao took over the Malian government. But recently, this region have seen attacks from the Gao region against the Niger government, and also they have been threatening Burkina Faso. So today I want to take you to the Gao region in Mali, where we have seen this attack, to show you this exclusive video and for us to examine what does this mean for the security of Africa and the geopolitics war that is playing out in Ukraine, as the West and the United States of America are now engaged in a indirect war with the Russian Federation, and you have the North Korea coming into the picture, and also the questions of geopolitics war of the Third World War. So as you can hear from these videos that we have obtained from social media from Mali, chat groups that we monitor, these are civilians reporting that the Gao airport, that was a military base which housed a Wagner Malian army, have been attacked by Islamic militants. The videos, we also obtained videos of the actual footages of the Islamic terrorists which are in the airport. So the airport have been captured. Yesterday we talked about one Wagner trainer that was killed in this operation. Let me take you right to these video footages. As you can see from my back, this is a report from a civilian showing smoke coming out of the airport. And the next videos are going to be the actual attacks video footage that we obtained. So you can see they have captured the tank. The militants seem well armed, well coordinated, and very interestingly is that you can see from the video footages that most of those fighters were not black Africans that we are used to, but were Arabs that are fighting against the Malian government. So you can watch the video. The militants are heavily armed. This is the Wagner commander that was captured in that operation. They were even capable of bringing down a military plane in that airport in the Gao region. I'll let the tape roll. As you can see, these are not native black Africans that are in Mali that are involved in these operations. So these are very disturbing developments that are taking place in Mali, which we are very concerned about. So these video footages are in the airport. As you can see from this, this is the area where the plane was down. We don't know if many Russians died in this particular airplane or Malian military. The Malian government have not officially made any statement about these events, but we have confirmed through our network in Mali that this is actually happening in Mali, and it has been reported by major foreign media outlet about this incident. This is the site close to the port where that airplane was down. And you can see how the video footages roll. You see them capturing heavy equipment. So these are footages from the airport with heavy military equipment. We have seen video footages of Prigozhin, the late leader of the Wagner group that had brought into Mali over 5,000, as they claim, heavy machinery, war machinery to support the Malian government led by Colonel Goita Assimi. So these are very disturbing issues. The good news is that the three states that have had coup d'etat have come together in Bamako, the capital of Mali, and their delegations have signed a military accord. That means the president of the military junta in Niger, General Abdou Rahmani Chani, and the delegates of Burkina Faso of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, and delegations from Mali by Goita Assimi have all signed this security alliance that will ensure that any attack against one of these countries, the other countries will be obligated to join in the fight and defend their common interests. This is a very good development. But the attack by this Islamic terrorist group have raised concern about foreign interference. We have seen the French government threatening this country. The timing of this attack will suggest that only France stands to benefit, because France have been trying to destabilize this group in their desperate attempt to continue to keep their colonial grip over their former colonies. And I want our viewers and Africans to understand that the use of terrorists have been a modus operandi of the West. We have seen the United States of America supporting known terrorist groups that have been designated as terrorist group by NATO country, especially the PKK and the DPK of Syria. These are terrorist groups that have been using suicide bombs against the Syrian government, irrespective of what you think about dictatorship in Syria. But we know that the United States of America have used terrorist groups. There are also documented proof that the United States had even used Al-Qaeda to fight the Russians in Afghanistan. So the West used terrorist groups when it suits their geopolitical interests. We have seen the same videos and pictures coming from Cameroon, with Cameroon military arresting Frenchmen who supplied weapons to Boko Haram in Nigeria. So we know that the French government and the West have used terrorist groups to create insecurity, which they have used as hostages over these states to influence their decisions and to keep a grip on them and to threaten their seat of power. So we are monitoring this situation in Mali, but we want Africans not to be naive about the whole issue of terrorism. And for many of our African people who have embraced these coup d'etats, to also be very cautious. We are very happy to see the development in Gabon. Gabon seems to be the only coup d'etat that have really brought freedom and some changes of democratic changes within the Gabon nation. And we really applaud the situation in Gabon, and we hope that the coup leaders in Burkina Faso, in Mali and Niger will not just kick out dictators. We are not just interested in getting rid of dictators. Of course, we are very happy to see these coup d'etats that have unseated dictatorships, that the population of these countries were basically powerless to deal with them. So all of us Africans, we really welcome these activities of the Wagner group that have helped us to get rid of dictatorship. But we must never forget that what we want in place is not a repeat of the same. We want a democratic system that empowers the population of Mali, that empowers the population of Niger, that empowers the population of Burkina Faso with the power to govern themselves and have elections that really count. We are tired and fed up of fake democracy that is being pushed by the West, which will just maintain autocratic system. And the worst is what the French are doing. They are creating dynasty, political dynasty across Africa, which do not serve our interests but maintains France's grip over Africa. So we will keep on monitoring this situation, And we call on all Africans to extend their support to these leaders. And we, as the Africans diaspora, we should be ready to also go and defend our own cause. We have seen how the black men have been treated very badly across the globe, and even with disrespect amongst Arabs. But we must fight for ourselves. It is very suspicious. We don't want Africa to be caught up in the wars of the Titans. Let the Russians and the Americans carry their war back to their continent. In as much as we want to get rid of dictatorship and we welcome this coup d'etat that have served our own public interests, but we should also know that those behind these coup d'etats, the Russian government and the Wagner group, are not there to serve our interests. But we can definitely use their interests to serve ours. But we must not lose sight of what our people truly want. They want freedom. They want freedom of press. They want to be able to benefit from the natural resources, and they want governments that really represents their interests. Thank you very much. We'll continue to follow this situation.